Look at Abram and Sarai. They live in the promised country already for 10 years. And God not only promised a country, he had promised also a son. But after these 10 years, they still don't have a child. Will it ever happen? And how? Sarai had a maid from Egypt, Hagar. One day she goes with her maid to Abram and said, I don't have children. I don't think it can ever happen. But maybe the Lord wants me to get children through my maid. So take her. Oh, that can never be a good plan. The Lord doesn't want a man to marry with 2 women. But Abram did what his wife asked him to do. Has he forgotten the promise of God? God will always do what he says. Also for you. Things will never work out in a nice way when you do things that are against the will of God. Hagar became pregnant, and now she felt as if she was far more important than Sarai. She wouldn't respect her mistress anymore, and that made Sarah upset. She went to Abram and said, This maid of me, she's not respecting me anymore. You need to do something. Then Abram said, But it's your maid. You can do what you want with her. And from that moment on, Sarai was not friendly to Hagar anymore. It was a time full of tension. It was so bad for Hagar that one day she just ran away into the desert. The angel of the Lord found Hagar by a spring of water. He said, Hagar, maid of Sarai, where have you come from and where are you going? Hey, this angel of the Lord knows exactly who she is. Do you see? This must be from God, right? God also knows exactly who you are and what you need in your life. Hagar said, I'm fleeing from my mistress Sarai. But then the angel of the Lord said to her, Return to Sarai and submit to her. That's what the Lord wants us, that we respect people who are in authority over us, like your parents or your teachers. God wants us to love them and to respect them. The angel of the Lord said to Hagar as well, Your son that will be born, you need to give him the name Ishmael, and he will become a father of a big people as well. Hagar, she was so surprised about everything that happened. She said, I have seen God, and he has seen me. What a blessing to know that God also sees us. Hagar went back to the tent of Sarai, and after some months she gave birth to her little son. Oh, Abram is happy. Hagar is happy. But what about Sarai? Did Sarai forget the promise of the Lord? What about Abram? Will he still remember what the Lord has said to him? God will remember. He never forgets his words. He always will fulfill his promises.